Drivers, start your engines! And it's lights out and away we go! Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys! This is big, wow! From a long way back, this would be sensational if he makes it! Around the outside, that is absolutely epic!
Nice job, absolutely fantastic weekend. Well done.
Alright, welcome back everybody to another one of my streams here on my channel. We're back in iRacing. I hope at this time around we don't have any technical difficulties like we had 2 weeks ago in Imola. I tried to do another stream a week ago at Road Atlanta in the Formula 3 car, but all of a sudden not my streaming PC made problems, but my gaming PC made problems, and that mainboard crashed as well, so I had to repair that as well. But now I got hopefully both systems up and running. At least it looks good. The stream is running, I believe, and my gaming PC is running as well. I'm already loaded into the sim at Spa-Francorchamps, the Grand Prix circuit today in the Formula 3 car. Hey Derek, what's up? How's it going? So yeah, I'm not gonna talk for too much longer, so I'm gonna jump right into the stream in the car. Everything should be loading up. The timetable hasn't loaded, so I might have to fix that. Let's see, go into that camera mode. Let's load it back up, and there it is. All right. So, once again, I mean, I checked before the stream I had audio from my PC, but apparently that is not working once again. So, I'm sorry about that, but I'll check that out. Yeah, Derek, I'm excited for the podcast later as well. I'll probably have to do that right after I get out of my rig, so I just hope I'm not getting crashed out of the race early, as I had to deal with over the last couple of races. But sorry you don't have any sound. I don't know why that is. But apparently there's something wrong with the audio in my capture card. I'll have to figure that out. That's one thing that hasn't changed. But yeah, just trying to get a feel for the track again. Did some practice over the weekend and last week. Of course, not too much practice time over the weekend with the NFL draft happening. But I think I have enough practice around here. Of course, I know the track around Spa, which is always helpful when you know the track in advance a little bit, even if it's not in the same car. But at least I know the flow of the track. But yeah, just about to end my outlap here and go on my first lapped, timed lap. Sorry. Oh, late on the brake for a bus stop. But still made it. Don't go too wide there. Really easy to spin the tires there on exit onto the start finishing straight. So about lap time that I'm looking at here. That's definitely a lap time that I want to be faster than. My optimal time during practice was 2:12.0. Best time that actually counted was mid-12. It's really easy to get some off tracks and get those times invalidated around here at Spa. They're really strict in some corners. Even if you get one tire outside of that white line, you're getting an off track, and the time doesn't count anymore. So as you can see, I got the delta bar up there. It's the session optimal. Of course, I got enough track there. Didn't quite pay enough attention on the curb. And the car just hooked on the curb and dragged me out. Really easy to get a enough track here through Puhan as well. Really have to get that spot where you get back on the gas to maximize the speed through here and not get the off track. It's quite difficult, but I'll try my best. Same here. Can't go out on the AstroTurf on the green stuff. Can go a bit wide here, but that was a bit too much to get the maximum speed out of here. It's just flat out up until the bus stop chicane. Blanchiment, trying to keep the input as minimal as possible in the steering wheel to maximize the speed through there. And here it's just keeping the car as straight as possible. No wheel spin out of the chicane. Maximum grip. Over the line to 14.1. Not fast, but it's alright. Somebody spun here. Multiple people spun here. Definitely a spot where I have to keep an eye out for right after the start. There's usually a lot of carnage there, even in the real life Formula 1 races. So I expect nothing less in a low speed Formula 3 race here in iRacing. Yeah, but again, for lap times, there's definitely about at least 1 second in that lap time. As you can see, my delta time is already up by 4/10 and even more in the second sector. That's the one I got, of course, the off track last lap, so the optimal is still from my out lap there. So it doesn't really count, that's an off track. Really got to be careful through some turns here. Like I said, those off tracks are deadly around here. Of course, doesn't really matter that much in the race. It's 13 laps, by the way, so it's quite alright without any other incidents to get an off track every lap in the race. But qualification with the time being invalidated when you get an off track, that's something you really have to look out for. Oh, don't get into the limiter here. That's gonna hurt you in the top speed here. Yeah, Derek, we're gonna talk about Cesar Ruiz later on in the podcast. You'll hear what I think about it then. By the way, if anybody else other than Derek is watching this afterwards, check out the Third Down Squad podcast. Unfortunately, we're not doing a live stream today, but we're going to get into that. But probably tomorrow in the morning, there will be an episode up on Spotify for you to listen to. Derek, Josh, and I will talk about the NFL draft that happened over the last weekend. So it's definitely going to be fun. A lot to talk about. Definitely have to talk about Jameis Winston potentially going to the Saints. I don't think he actually signed yet. I haven't actually looked at my Twitter feed for the last couple of hours, so don't know if anything changed there. All right, lots of dirt there on the track through No Name Corner. I think a lot of people are cutting that corner quite severely, and I think you can, but it's a dicey call with the off track on the inside. Bit of smoke in the air, but no car. Oh, that was way too much grass. Way too much rotation there. Let's go into the pits and try again. Alright, thanks, Derek. Yeah, I really haven't checked that he had officially signed. Yeah, paid too much attention to my chat right there. Forgot the pit limiter. But yeah, Jameis Winston on the Saints, that's definitely a topic that we'll talk about in the podcast later after this stream, so it'll be fun. So how far am I off the top time here? 2:16 as far as I can make out. Yeah, a high 2:11 is the first place right now, so that's about a doable time actually for me. I think if I put really everything into it. Of course, not on the cold tires that I'm on right now. Sliding through the dirt there, a little bit of a rally stage through No Name Corner. Yeah, about 10 minutes left until the start of the race, or until the servers open for the race. Of course, we got qualification before that. It's actually gonna be very close for qualification today here at Spa, with over 2 minutes of lap time and 8 minutes to complete the outlap and 2 timed laps. So you really have to watch out to get that second time lap in completely before you run out of time. So everybody is probably trying to get out as fast as possible. Of course, I don't see the other guys, but we'll have a pretty good idea where I stand after I finish my second time lap. Yeah, I really haven't gotten into my fast laps yet. That was a big lockup. Yep. Again, really sorry that you don't have any sound coming out of the sim or my crew chief. Don't know why this keeps happening. I definitely checked before the stream, before I started the stream, and I had sound coming out of my system, but I might have to check my settings in iRacing, that I don't have it set to the wrong audio output, but I really doubt it, because I don't think you can hear my crew chief either, which isn't coming out of the sim. Weird thing is, I can hear everything in my headset right now. Yeah, feeling pretty good with the setup this week around Spa. Really stable, not really. Haven't really found a huge spot that I would say I'm in trouble of getting into a spin. It's mostly the off tracks that are troubling me, which I don't really mind, like I said in the race. I don't know why I got an off track there. It's usually can run wide there to maximize the speed out of here. That wasn't quite the right line. Way too much input into the steering wheel in Blanchiment as I spin out on the dirt into the bus stop. Shouldn't have said I haven't found a spot where I spin out, but just spun around on me on the brakes. A bit of wheel spin there. Alright. Got a bit of traffic out of the pits. Yeah, what's your deal here? Yeah, because of that other car, and I broke way too early. Yeah, I didn't go by Don't really want to race anybody in practice, but alright. Oh, and you're warming up your tires, of course. Yeah, that guy in front of me probably just had 5 off tracks in the course of the lap so far, so nice. I mean, he's the fastest guy on here right now, but come on, man. And again, lost it on the brakes. Sweet. Definitely found a spot that I have to look out for. Probably shouldn't have said that a lap ago, but alright. Apparently it's really sensitive on the brakes. Haven't experienced that over my test runs over the week, but might be the track temps, which aren't too high, so shouldn't really be a problem. Alright, this might be the first decently timed lap that actually counts. If I don't make any mistakes from here on out. Alright, it's basically only the bus stop chicane to go with that braking zone. Probably take it safe and get on the brakes a little bit earlier. Right there. Oh, big spinner. Alright. Alright, yep, there's a lot of smoke there. Saw that. Yep, but had to go there. There's definitely a lot more time to be gained there. 2:13.7, we're at, yep, let's say 8. Definitely can go at least into the high 12s. But at least that's safe that I can get a lap done. Just hope that I don't get torpedoed like, well, for the last about 2 months. Alright, that's about the furthest you can go out here in Puhan without getting the off track. lap is definitely not as fast as the last one. Not even in the sectors that I didn't have to go off track because of course spinning in front of me, which was only the first sector. Alright. Let's get a good chicane. Bit of wheel spin there on the curb. Yeah, 14.5, still not fast. Alright, that was a good hairpin. I don't think I'm close enough to get any slipstream. Which would be nice down here on the Camel Straight. Maybe a little bit, but nothing major. Alright, race server is open now. So I'm just gonna pull off in no name corner and join that race. Alright. Let's leave the practice session, save the replay. Not that there is anything spectacular in there. It's always good to have a replay file to see what I did wrong. So yeah, about to go racing at Spa. Let's see what kind of split I can get. From the looks of it, there are a lot of high iRating guys. Or there have been a lot of high iRating guys in this practice session. Yeah, Derek, I'm kind of nervous too. Don't really want to get punted out of that race. But bunch of lower iRating guys in there as well. I mean, lower iRating guys around the iRating that I've got. But it's definitely gonna be interesting, especially in the quali, with who can get a good lap time in without getting enough track and get the lap time invalidated. So where are we at? Car number 15 from what I can see. So everything really close together. iRating wise, so should be some close racing here. Actually, I'm car number 11. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong guy. Yeah, 11, there it is. It's just the timetable is really small on my screen on my preview. So yeah, Derek, that rage would be probably better content for the podcast later on, but I'd rather have some good content here for a change. So I hope I can get that here. But yeah, that practice session is about to end in a couple of seconds. Actually, let me check those output settings real quick. Sound, here we go. Yep, it's going out to the right thing. But not showing up. Or yeah, the audio is just not there in stream. So yeah, we're going into qualification. Actually, I still have to change my setup. I'm wasting time here. That's not good. Like I said, can't waste anything with a quali around here. Long lap, so let's get right out. All right. basically 3 fast laps here to get those laps in. I should be good. It should take about 7 minutes to get 3 laps in with 8 minutes of time in qualification without a major mistake. I'm still good. Of course, one thing you don't want to do right here is crash your car and having to go back to the pits and start another out lap. That would basically kill you in qualification right here. Alright, pretty good track temps from what I can tell. To get into the 212 range time-wise here would be really nice with the lighter car if I can get the tires up to optimum temps, which should be pretty easy with how long the track is and how high speed it is in some parts. Alright, outlap is almost done. Not a perfect exit, but good enough. Wheel spin, that's a thing you don't want to have here. Since it's flat out right up to the end of Camel Straight. But so far it's still okay. Nothing you can really do really wrong in the first sector. So as always, this is basically just get a lap in, so at least I have a time. And then go all in the second lap. So far, this feels pretty good. Don't get enough track. That was close. A bit of understeer there. Gonna lose a lot of time here on that full speed section because of it. But so far, the optimal lap is a mid 212 that I have on my screen, so if I can't get it over the finish line, that's already a time I would gladly take. There it is, 212.6, like that. So far, once again, the fastest time. Not the fastest hairpin with the lockup, but here we go. And if you're wondering why I said once again fastest lap time, I had to pull in Imola as well when I had the problems with my streaming PC. So, hope for a repeat. Okay, so far I have about the same lap time as last time around. So I have to pick it up a little bit. Once again, not great, but better than last time. Might improve slightly on last lap. Bit of a lockup. Yeah, maybe a 10th or so. Or even 3. 112.3. I'll take that. Alright. Qualification over. So far pole. New guy in second, but still ahead. Don't know by how much. Let me check. Can't see the timetable really well, so gotta check in the results. Oh, not even a 10th, but still, that second lap was important. Still in front, 30 seconds to go in the session. Alright, this is looking good. Now, I gotta change back to my race setup, otherwise I'm gonna run out of fuel really quick. Alright, qualification is over. There we go. Pole! Let's go. At least something out of it. Let's wait to grid a little bit. Don't waste those couple of tenth of liters of fuel that you're gonna burn through on the grid. Got a grid with about a minute left. Of course you can't see it, but it's about 30 seconds left until I'm gonna go on the grid. Let's see if there's somebody who's gonna dive bomb into turn 1, pulling a Hulkenberg from 2 years ago, I believe, in the Formula 1 race. Alright, let's go on the grid. There we go. Ooh, this is looking nice. No cars in front of me. I could get used to this. No, let's just get a good start. And try and pull away from the guys behind me. Alright, come on. Where are the lights? Wanna go? I'm ready. Alright, any second now. There we go. Not the best start, but alright. Still in first, no crash, of course. Slipstream is gonna be a real pain in the ass up here on the Camel Straight. Second place is already coming up on the outside. I'm gonna stick to the inside. As wide as I have to. Dude. Dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, through Puhan? Are you shitting me, boys? I think my right front might be damaged slightly. My steering feels a bit off. Alright, that's a way to do it to come back on track. Of course, I'm gonna lose a position because of it. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm definitely having damage. There is no top speed in this car anymore. At least I'm still in the race. But keeping it straight on the brakes is really hard. It just wants to come around with the suspension damage. And this is where I'm gonna suffer. There is just no more high-end speed in this. Don't know what the guy behind me, if you saw that in the mirror, just wanted out of Radion. He just basically almost crashed into the back of me. And now he drove into the back of me. Oh, this is not well to drive. To be honest, in real life, this car would be dangerous at this point. Yeah, I can't stay in track here anymore without literally parking the car. I have a bunch of cars behind me. Yeah, that's a nice information that I can't do anything about. Jesus, I would be so much faster than that guy right now. That's actually ridiculous. Yeah, right-hand corners are not my friend right now. To be honest, no corner and no straight is my friend right now with this car. I wish I had a button for a soundboard of Lando Norris last year in Spa. That's about how I feel right now. Yeah, I don't know how nobody has overtaken me yet, but I'm still driving around in 6th. Alright, and here he comes. No way I stay in 6th here. Holy fuck. Well, going almost 3 wide through Blanchiment, that's plain out stupid. I haven't gotten on the brakes there. There, I wouldn't be on track anymore and not even on the car. It's... sometimes racing in this series is just ridiculous. And we have more evidence of it today. Alright, with the guy that spun in turn 1, I'm still in 7th somehow. Oh, another car bended, and I'm going off track, but that's quite alright. Back in 6th. However, that works in this car. Well, it doesn't really deserve to be called a car anymore. It's a heap of scrap metal at this point, but it still drives. How the fuck am I pulling away from anybody right now? A 215.5. Those times are actually worse than I thought they were. Holy cow. And I'm still in 6th. Oh my god. At some points, I think I'm getting used to how this car drives right now, and then a corner like this comes around, and a car just doesn't want to turn at all. And to make this clear, this 215.1 was absolutely the fastest I can go with this car right now. That was full concentration mode. Alright. I've only managed to do 5 laps right now, so not even half the race in this shitbox. Awesome. And nothing I can do about it. Oh, come on! I want to get on the gas so badly. Yeah, he bottled it. But I guess I've done 6 laps. I mean, I'm still in the race. That's the positive. Okay, and now I bottled it majorly. Why are you going to the right? Just go to the fucking left. Yeah, no, I'm not keeping up with him. I mean, if he drives like this, I am, but I doubt he is. Yeah, no. I can't push that much. Oh my god. I kind of wonder if my car actually looks damaged from the outside, or if it looks like a regular car and everybody thinks I'm just slow right now. But by the way the car feels and how low a top speed I have, I doubt that car looks great. How is that an off track? contact, okay? Not even enough track. Somehow I got contact out of that. Don't ask me how. Oh my god. Yeah, braking in this car is not a pleasure right now, especially those hard braking zones that I have coming up at the end of Camel Straight right here, into the bus stop and into the hairpin. It's just not nice, but there's nothing that is nice in this car right now. No good top speed, no good handling. I mean, parking it would be nice, I think, but not really an option. I think that might have been a little over the limit, but somehow I made it work. How am I still in P6? How? No, no. That ain't gonna work. Staying on gas isn't even working through here anymore. Alright, 2 more cars are coming up behind me. Their 7th place is about 1.5 seconds behind me. He's probably in my gearbox at the end of the Camel Straight. If he doesn't have damage himself, and yep, at least 8th place is gaining on me. I just lost about a second to a car behind me on one straight, or I mean Rouge and Radion included in there, which is basically a straight in this car. Well, easier said than done. Guess that worked out pretty well. Jesus. Let's see if he got any slipstream. Because I might be safe if he doesn't have any. I mean, he's still catching up, but I don't think he's close enough for a move. What? Catch a guy? What world are you living in? Nice dive bomb. Oh my god. Well, I wasn't involved in that. Thank God. Oh my god. That was fantastic to watch in my rearview mirror. Shifting down would be an idea. So, little more room to breathe. There's still a car behind me with about 1.5 seconds of a gap. And when I cross the start-finish line, we have 3 laps to go. Oh, another spot. Might there be a chance that I finish in the top 5? Oh, Hopkins is still way ahead of me. Oh, first gear, that's the wrong gear. Alright, gotta focus a bit more again. What? Yeah, I'm gaining on somebody really fast. Oh, he's back on track. 3 seconds in front of me. There he is. Please tell me he's got damage. And there's a chance. He's definitely slow. Oh yeah, he definitely got damage. But Sheena's coming from behind. Yeah, that's not the core I'm worried about. Alright, let's get that slipstream. Maybe I can get a little bit of top speed off of him. Yeah, no, I can't even overtake in the slipstream right now. Alright, I didn't even touch him, but alright, I'm sorry about that. I think that was netcode. If not, I'm totally sorry. But spinning out like that in such a slow corner, that's kind of weird. But all right, I'm totally sorry about that. That one's on me. track. All right, white flag, last lap. At least I finish a race once again. Wasn't the prettiest of races, but at least it's a finish. In 7th even. I don't know how that works, but once again, sorry to George Sheen. And let's give me those 2 spots. I'll gladly take those. That should be P5 right now. That's even better. And they're not close enough to make a move by the end of the lap, I believe. Yeah, over 3 seconds, they're not gonna get close, especially when they're fighting against each other. Yeah, Derek, that at least I would have been in the fight for first without the damage. Because this car definitely drives like crap right now. And yeah, that bump against Sheen, that definitely was on me. No fault by him. Probably a little bit of netcode involved as well. But P5, I'll take that. Top 5 finish off of that shit. Oh my god. Yeah, Derek, I don't know how I got 5th out of that. From what I can see, a lot of people have quit out of the session, or actually not that many. From what I can see, there's still 70 cars in the session, so one with 6 laps down, but still, I expected more out of a 25 car field. But I don't know why or how I got 5th. Of course, you saw a lot of incidents, people spinning out, crashing into each other. A couple of those crashes I was unfortunately involved in. One that I caused. Again, sorry to George Sheen. But yeah, 5th place. I like that. I'm gonna park my car up here in No Name Corner again and get back out of it, and let's go back to the face cam. Alright, so 5th place with a chunk of scrap metal. Alright, that did go pretty well for what it was. Could have also worded that a bit different, but alright. Yeah, that is it for today's stream, I guess. So yeah, it didn't take that long. So yeah, Derek, if you want to do the podcast a little earlier, I'm down for it. But yeah, I hope I'll see you in my next stream, probably next week. I think I'm gonna do another IndyCar stream next week because it's on a road course. Daytona road course in an IndyCar. That's a lot of fun. I've already done some practice sessions yesterday. That actually feels pretty nice. So I hope I can find a time to do a stream about that, but I'll definitely be back next week with the Formula 3 race, hopefully fixed with the sound. Yeah, Derek, I'm gonna hop on Discord right after I finish this stream. Next week we're at Phillip Island in Australia. So that's gonna be fun. It's not really a track that I'm too familiar with. Unfortunately, because of the podcast, I can't show you the replay today. But I think you don't really need a replay of that. Really, I haven't looked at the car, to be fair, how that looked. But I might load up a replay and put it on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, there's gonna be a picture of the car there, if there is any visible damage to it. But yeah, that's it for the stream today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you in my next stream. But until then, see ya.